'Cause the world will never see you until you do. They don't really care, see they do you. So make you show them, baby. Oh yeah, show them the real you. Oh yeah, show them what you get. No, don't let them say what you not about you strong. You can't bring no. You want more than 1,000 reasons why. You don't need to perfect, baby. There's nobody perfect, darling. No, there's nobody in the world will be like you.
Well, hello. Welcome to another episode of Touch a Cell. It's been a very hot day out here. So wherever you're watching from, we'd like to know how your day has been. Just tell us how your day has been. So Touch a Cell is a show brought to you by Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative, with the support of the Public Affairs section of the United States Consulate. So thank you for being here again. Thank you, viewers, for joining us today again. So today we have very interesting people because we are going to be talking about volunteering. Today is International Day of Volunteers. So we would like to talk to or speak with these amazing volunteers who have volunteered with Sickle Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative for quite a number of years now, and they have been doing quite well at it. So the first person I am going to introduce is Scott. His name is Scott Weyinmi, and he is a photographer and a videographer too. So Scott, hi, can you hear me?
Hi, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Scott, you don't say.
It's nice seeing you. It's been a while. The COVID has not allowed us to see each other for some time now.
Abio. Wow, welcome to the show. So I'll be adding our lead volunteer, and she is a serial volunteer. I mean, this one this evening, and I looked at her face and said, Shebi, it has finished for the year now. We're in December. It has finished. Shebi, you rest now. She just smiled and said, on the 19th, after the 19th and 20th, I'll rest. I'm just like shaking my head that this one, don't go and kill yourself. So this is Temitope Abass. She's the lead volunteer at Sickle Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative.
Hello.
Hi, Temitope. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Scott. Good evening, Maureen.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so today is International Day of Volunteers. So how does this make you feel to know that a day has been cut out to honor people who take out their time to ensure that things are going right? They take out their time. I mean, it's like you're taking out your blood, your sweat to do all these things, and your time, your energy, sometimes your money, and you are not expecting anything back. How does it make you feel to know that a day is set aside for people like you? So Temitope, can you go?
I think it's a great feeling, showing that despite the fact that it's a volunteering role or a volunteering duty, somebody appreciates you and says, you know what, well done for what you're recognized for what you do.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So Scott, how does it make you feel?
Well, I feel glad, happy, because it makes me feel as if I'm among, as in they recognize me as a person, because I, for one, hardly find myself in a place where they appreciate me, but me volunteering, and they recognize that, yes, what I'm doing is actually important to the organization. And I'm very happy about it, because it's not all the time you see people or organizations recognizing volunteers, like after doing stuff for them free of charge, you don't get paid for it. You actually spend time. Maybe you are supposed to go and work, but you don't go to your work, you go and volunteer. And it's actually amazing. It's nice, actually. Nice.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so speaking of this now, today's episode, we're actually talking about the life of a volunteer, the SAMI story. Now, Scott, you mentioned quite, a number of things. It's, it makes you feel good that you're recognized, that the work, whatever you are doing, actually it's appreciated and all that. So can you tell us your story as regards the organization, Sickle Cell Advocacy and Humanity Initiative?
Okay. I came to know about SAMI some years back. Why I was in church. We attend RCCG Lily of the Valleys Church in Surulere. So I got to know about SAMI from Auntie Toyin Adeshola. We attended the same church together. Then I was still a youth. I was actually still a youth, but I was much younger then. I was still in school. I was still in university. That was when I got to know about SAMI. And then I was not working. After school, I was not working for some time. So I always thought I should do something to assist people, or since I had free time on my hands, and I thought I could do something to add value to myself and to other people also. So I decided to join SAMI back then. And it has really been a great experience for me because I'm a photographer right now.
Yeah.
My photography started from SAMI years back.
Wow.
Because when I joined SAMI, I was not even a photographer then. So I wanted to do something, but I was thinking, what can I do? What can I do? If I'm joining SAMI now, what can I add? As in, what can I render to show that, yes, I'll be recognized, I'll be useful to SAMI. So I thought about photography. So I went in there, I was taking pictures. Any, how will I put it? Any gathering
any
for SAMI.
Programs or projects.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Usually I attend, I'll take up a camera, I'll start snapping
to help
pictures.
Us document
even then,
them.
Yes. I was not even that good then, but I was just doing it. And I kept improving myself.
Wow.
And today, I can say I'm a professional photographer. It has really been a great experience for me there. And I got to meet people like you, Kenny, so many people, and amazing people, actually. It has really been what's the wow, Sha.
Wow. So I think two things you said stood out for me. You said, apart from you, something to the organization, adding value to the organization, it's also helped you also groomed yourself through the process. So for all of you listening out there, volunteering is not just something time wasters do. You can actually groom yourself through it while adding value. So it's a win-win for everybody. So Temitope, what's your SAMI story?
Okay, I think I joined SAMI through STAR. Yes, I went for another sickle cell NGOs event, and then we got talking. Like, come for our clinic. And I don't think, before SAMI, I'm not a sickle cell person that wants to talk about sickle cell or wants to have a conversation about sickle cell. But I came to SAMI and as a beneficiary, actually. And then I realized that, okay, beyond coming to just take free drugs and everything, what else can I help with? And I got encouraged to sign up, and that was how the journey started. I think I just finished my ND then in SLT, and my SLT journey with Yabatech is like magu. So I think in SAMI I learned how to for initially I didn't know, I was blank on what to actually do. But when I realized that, okay, I can actually help in the lab as a lab assistant, just write name in the lab while Blessing will take the samples and do the test and teach me how to take PCV test, malaria test. I was just writing the attendance, and within few months, I could do the test myself when she's not around, and all of those things. From there to the nursing department to admin. So I feel like my SAMI story has been amazing. The things that I learned in SAMI, I can help out in other organizations. My love of volunteer started off in SAMI before I now became a proper serial volunteer. I now have different NGOs that I volunteer with and can add this value that I have from SAMI into these organizations.
Wow, interesting. So those ones, they should come and pay homage, I beg. Come and pay homage. You heard how she said she started from here. So, and you're really doing a great job. You do. So every time, that you do what you do with each organization, Temitope, whether SAMI or any other organization you volunteer with, what's the feeling you get out of it? And what do you, these are two questions. How does it make you feel? I want to know how it makes you feel of the day. I want to know what your take home is, especially as, when you interact with a lot of people, you see people when, where you go out to do things, you see a lot of people, maybe different kinds of situations. What do you learn from such situations, such people, and how does this make you feel being a volunteer?
Okay. I have a sickle cell disorder. So I would say for me, it's therapeutic for me. Therapeutic because, coming out to meet with people that you have the biggest problem in the world, you have sickle cell, and you feel like there's limitation. And then you come out, you meet somebody else who you are far better, and you feel like, I'm actually helping this person in one way or the other. Okay, I'll use our outreach today as an example. There's this young girl that I don't know how we started talking, and the community was going, she came to me to hug me that she was going. I felt so much joy inside of me, like this. I don't know what I did for the girl. I can't remember what I did for her. Maybe I picked something for her or gave her a sweet. I can't remember. When she was going, she must come and tell me, "Auntie, I'm going." Then she hugged me and said, "Will you like to take a picture with me?" She said yes, and we took a picture together. So I feel like every time that I volunteer, for me it's appreciate God and it's learning new things every day. I'm opportunity to work with people that are way younger than me, that they're like 16, 17, 19, and they are heading departments effortlessly. And I'm like, okay, I can apply this thing that this person applied to our department, to my department too. So each time I volunteer, it's a learning ground for me, expressing myself. I will not be in an organization now in the admin and leave what I'm doing in the admin and be saying I want to go and what they are doing in social departments. It's not possible. Or in volunteering space, you can actually learn a lot of different things that will help you to get your vision clearer. That's the word now. It will help you to know, okay, this is what I like more, this is what I don't like more. I can do this, and I can't do this, I can, and all of that.
Wow, I like that. So, Scott, that experience that you always take home, how does it make you feel when you do what you do?
Honestly, to be frank with you, I feel elated. I feel as if I've achieved something in my life because I'm a kind of person, I'm a caring person. That's one of the reasons why I joined SAMI. I usually feel for people a lot. When people are going through some certain situations, I feel so much. I think in my heart, not my mind, that what if I was the one going through this kind of situations? How will I be feeling?
Wow, I
can't actually say I know how people with sickle cell feel, to be sincere with you, because I don't have sickle cell, to be sincere with you. But I have a secret that so many people don't even know up to now. I got married to a sickle cell person. My wife is a sickle cell patient.
I know.
Yes, some people don't know. But it was true, not from SAMI. I don't know the person from SAMI, but I knew her from church.
Yes.
But me joining SAMI, before I even joined, before I already with SAMI first, before I even got to know about my wife being a sickle cell. So when she told me she was a sickle cell, I already know what it means to be a sickle cell, because at least I had ideas from SAMI. I know because I used to see people with sickle cell in SAMI, so I could understand. I was not scared, despite if what people have been telling me, don't get married to a sickle cell person. When challenges come, this and that. But I didn't know already because I was in SAMI. I have experience, I have knowledge of what happens to people with sickle cell. So I was not scared about it. I didn't know what I should do, what things I should do before I go into this, before I got married to her. So it was, I was not scared. So, yes. So I was not scared about it. And me being a passionate person, I'm usually a caring person. So I know that if I'm getting into a relationship with someone with sickle cell, I have to be very patient. I have to be caring. There are things she might not be able to do herself. I have to do it for her. I learned all this through SAMI. You understand? So, and sometimes I feel happy because I feel happy helping people, to be sincere. I may not have money to give out, but little things I do, I feel fulfilled that I've done something. Even though I don't give out billions or millions of naira. At least that little time I spend with people, being caring to them, being passionate about understanding what they are going through in life, it makes me feel happy. I'm happy. I may not have money that much, but I just know that helping people is like you're giving out 200 million naira. When you help someone in need at that particular point in time, it's like you've given out 200 million naira, and you'll be happy about it. So anytime I do things for people with sickle cell or I volunteer, when I go out to volunteer, I feel so happy. There are sometimes, okay, like for example now, when I joined sickle cell newly, Auntie wanted to give me money for taking pictures. I rejected the money. I remember the first time she gave me money, I said, no, I don't want the money. And since that day, I didn't even collect any money from her. So I don't think people who want to be volunteering should have that mindset of getting paid for whatever they are doing, because it's going to help them in the future, help them to know themselves better, help them to know about skills they don't even know about before, help them to understand their goals. Because like now, I didn't start with photography with SAMI. I wouldn't have known that I wanted to go into photography fully in life.
Wow.
Because I can tell you that photography is what pays my bills right now. And through SAMI, I was able to achieve all this. So I'm actually grateful to SAMI for volunteering. Wow. I'm the one grateful, not that I'm the one grateful to SAMI that I was lucky enough to join and they accepted me to join the success. Yeah.
I really understand where you're coming from and what you're saying. I remember working in my former organizations. That was the first time I read about SAMI. I came and attended one of the clinics. Then far back then, the one that used to hold somewhere around Ikorodu, by the name of that place. When I remember the first day on my way there, and Soy actually called me and said she was running late, that when I get there, I should talk to the parents. In my mind, I was like, I've not even met these people. I don't even know what you are doing. And, and look at where we are today. That was a long time ago, and like you said, it's an opportunity. But there was something you said, you talked about volunteering and money. We understand a lot of people understand that fact that volunteering means if you are giving your time as well as you are giving money, right? Because you can as well use that time to be making money, Abby, or or doing something, or even lounging on some beach with your friends. But if you look at the situation of things, would you say it is wrong when people who come and say they are volunteers or they want to volunteer, but the first thing they are asking about is ego, kudi. I don't know. What do you think about it? You can, given the situation of how things are, you see as country be, country just red, everywhere red. Dollar now how much last this past week? 500 to $1. So what do how would you advise volunteer Scott? How would you advise, especially for those who may not have other skills that they use, and this is what they depend on to hone their skills while maybe looking for jobs or applying or doing something, trying to do something else? What would you advise them in this role?
Well,
Because
for me,
sometimes, yeah.
the way I see volunteering is quite different from the way other people see volunteering. Me, I feel that once you are being paid, you're not volunteering. I wouldn't call that. For me, I don't know about other people, but my own opinion is once you are being paid for volunteering, I don't think you should call it volunteering anymore. Volunteering is all about sacrifice. You should be sacrificing something. I know that it's actually difficult now because with the way things are going, there are no jobs in this country, Nigeria, for now. I don't know about other countries, but Nigeria now there's no job. And if you have bills to pay, you have to look for how to get the money to pay for it. But for me, I feel if you are volunteering, if you are collecting money, you shouldn't count yourself as if you are volunteering anymore because you're not sacrificing something for it. You should be sacrificing. Volunteering is all about sacrificing. For me, I don't know about other people, but for me, volunteering is all about sacrificing. So if you're not sacrificing, you're not volunteering. Because the reason why this organization, this NGO needs your help is because they don't have the money to actually pay you. That is why they are calling upon you to volunteer for them. Because if they have the money, they won't call it volunteering because they actually go out there and employ people and pay them and they work. Understand? So I don't think if you are going there, you should be asking for money because just see it as if you are trying to sacrifice yourself. You are trying. For me, I feel that as opportunity cost. For you not working to collect money, you are doing volunteering. So you are sacrificing yourself to for a greater purpose in life. That's what I see it as.
Yeah.
And youth nowadays should just take that mindset of earning money where they go to volunteer. You should take that mindset out of them because if you have that mindset of them paying you for you to volunteer, that means the main purpose of you being there will not be achieved. The main purpose of you being there will not be achieved.
Nice one. So, Temitope, what do you think? You are the team lead for SAMI volunteers, current team lead for SAMI volunteers. So, what do you think about all that Scott has said about volunteering and given the economic situation? I don't know. I'm sure some of your teammates will come to you sometimes. I don't just ask him, but what do you think from all he has said?
Okay, so I totally agree with everything that Scott has said. I remembered when I was having my interview, I think last year, and I was asked the question that do I think volunteers should be paid? I stood my ground and said, no, it's an act of selflessness. It's you giving yourself into the act. Paid for it. The minute you are being paid, it's already a job. It's already you being on a payroll, on a salary roll. But understanding the fact that the economic situation is actually very, very bad at this time, and I'm trying to relate it with presently now. We're having our charity series in my other NGO, and people have been coming since Thursday from distance, from Lasso, from Ikorodu, paying their tea fare. But they still do projects. They still, feed themselves during the time that the food is not yet available because it's only be one food per day. And I'm looking at it like nobody's paying them still. So they are also in the act of that's the essence of volunteering. Is when you are not being paid, there's no money attached, there's no value. That's when you are valuable. Selfless because there's the time, the That's what makes a total package of a volunteer. But then the economic situation, like I said, there can be stipends, maybe stipends, not pay like a salary. No, maybe stipend for transportation, because we understand that maybe fare has gone high, things have changed, and all of that. Or maybe not, maybe not even financial stipends now. Probably appreciation. Could be a certificate, a shout out. Those things actually will go a long way than money, because money, you spend the money finish and that's the bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
whatever you get as an appreciation, probably an award, you can only say, you know what, I can look back and say in 2010 I volunteered with SAMI for 5 years and they gave me this. That will linger on in your heart forever, because the money will be over, the money will be spent immediately, and that's when volunteers should not be paid, since it's self.
Yes. Sorry for cutting you short, sir.
Yeah, no, you can.
I'm happy that you said something about awards. And to be sincere with you, I have never gotten any award before in my entire life.
You received one.
I received one from SAMI. And I want see right now in my living room, that is the only award I have, and it's hung on my wall. And I'm so proud of myself that I was given an award for recognition. To be sincere with you, my wife was saying, "Put this thing down now, brother." I was saying, "No, please let it be there. Let everybody see it on my wall anytime they come to my house." Because the day I got that award, I was not expecting it. To be sincere with you,
I remember that night, Scott. I remember your face.
Yeah, I was with the vice president. We took pictures together with the vice president of Nigeria. We took the pictures together, and I have that picture. In fact, I told my wife I'm going to frame that picture also and put it on my wall, because it's an opportunity. Yeah, it's an opportunity.
Yes.
We met with the Zenith, the MD of Zenith Bank. I was so amazed that I could even. Yes, I was amongst men of people who have influence in the country. So I was I was happy about it, honestly, because up till now it's the only award I've gotten right now, and I'm still cherishing that award, honestly. So it's just the feeling you get from getting things like this that's just makes you want to do more. Yeah.
Yes, and for the volunteers to also take note that even if it's not monetary reward or monetary appreciation, all these other things are also made with money, right? So money is
yes.
We don't just go and plug certificates from the tree, right? Or make a plaque from the tree, or something like that. So, but we are taking notes today. So, I think I'm trying to show these comments. I don't know if you see it. Yes, just like Temitope tried to mention, economics often prevent NGOs people helping projects. However, the volunteers should perhaps have certain travel costs and perhaps meals paid for by the charity. So, how has it been now? Abi Temitope, now they like our rice again. Tell us now. That's covered, right?
Lunchtime in SAMI.
There's always lunchtime for our volunteers, and at least we try, if I must say so. So, in trying to wrap up now, I would like to ask, what is your dream as a team lead today, Temitope? What is your dream for SAMI? How do you see SAMI in the future? You'll be able to give each volunteer one Ferrari.
Maybe not one Ferrari, but at least everybody understands the vision that God did not just create anybody and put them on earth to just be roaming about. So beyond volunteering in SAMI, every person that is volunteering in SAMI should be able to learn things in SAMI that would channel to their personal life, their personal growth, that it would be obvious that, oh, you volunteered in SAMI. You have been influenced by this, you have picked up a career in this, was taking pictures yesterday at our outreach where SAMI partnered with us. And we were like, Temi, you can snap picture too. Hey, what can't you do? And I'm like, in SAMI, oh, I learned how to take pictures in SAMI. So basically, volunteers should, the vision for SAMI is that in the next 5 years, people that are now volunteering maybe will no longer come to the office. You just send money, just say, you know what, I'm volunteering like 100K this month to support extra care. They have been able to, their what they have learned over the years into their personal life, and they have grown. And then SAMI has gone beyond just Lagos, beyond states in Nigeria, has gone global, and then we can take the advocacy of sickle cell round, the world.
I like this dream of yours. I tap into it for the next years beyond. So Scott, what's your dream? How do you see SAMI in the next, in the future?
Well, I know most of you guys know that for some time now I've not been really active in SAMI. And I actually know about that because I got married, more responsibilities. I have to now work with my family. I know that is sometimes like I'm not able to attend.
We miss you.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not able to attend the clinic regularly for some time now. But I do have SAMI in mind. I know that even though I'm not there physically to render my own skill to SAMI, yes, I feel I have a strong belief that there will be a day whereby, in fact, there is even close, because I feel I should start contributing financially to SAMI. To be sincere, most times, once I see a post on Instagram or the WhatsApp group, I say, I've not been active, or what's happening to me? Is it because I got married now? I'm not leaving SAMI. But to be sincere with you, I have SAMI in mind, and I feel I can do more. I can do something about it. And for me, I feel it's financial support. The little I have, I can start contributing monthly. I know I can do that. I might not be able to do like 100 or 100K every month, but I know something can come from my end. And I know that SAMI...
Anything is something to us. It goes a very long way.
SAMI, yes. I see SAMI. SAMI has come a long way, to be sincere with you, because I see younger people now taking charge. Before now, I used to see Aditoyin regularly, almost all the time, but seeing you guys now, seeing Maureen, seeing Peter, seeing Yomi, seeing, what is that lady's name again? So many people taking charge, the younger ones now taking charge of the whole activity. And I feel happy that it's not going to end here, because there are other people who are ready to take on the baton and move on and make SAMI a better place for everyone. And I know that SAMI is going to be well known. I know that for sure, because our leader, Satoyi, has actually laid a good foundation for SAMI. That is going to open the pathway for us to forge ahead and achieve stuff. So I feel in the next 5 years, or before 5 years even, SAMI will be somewhere very high, whereby people will be saying, wow, so this is where SAMI is right now. So that's what I think about SAMI.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And viewers out there, it's been volunteering, and how volunteering has been in SAMI. SAMI is an acronym for Sickle Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative. A lot of people actually think this is somebody's name. Sometimes they call Antitoyin SAMI. So I'm just for emphasis. It's actually an acronym, as you can see the logo up there, for Sickle Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative. So thank you very much, Scott. We have missed you. We hope to see you soon.
Yes,
thank you very much. Me, I missed you.
Thank you very much.
I missed you.
You will see me very soon.
Doing wonderful things. As in, I don't have. I wish I have your energy. I don't have. I'm old now. Old energy again. So I really admire what you do. So thank you for coming on the show today. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And this is, you're welcome. You're welcome. And this is Touch a Cell. It's brought to you by Sickle Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative and supported by the Public Affairs section of the United States Consulate. So come you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.